About a week ago now, yes, I know I'm late to the party, but shush, we got a new director's take. If you don't know what these are, they're basically just blog posts from the director of the game, Jared Neuss, talking about what the team's working on, implementing, and yada yada yada. You know, all that jazz. In this director's take, they finally address the elephant in the room, that elephant being tanks being in a rough spot. In this video, I'm going to break down the director's take into a more easy to digest video. They say so little but a lot at the same time. These are huge paragraphs, basically all just to say, we're making a few changes. So watching videos like this tend to be a lot more insightful, not to toot my own horn. I'll break it down in a minute, but first I'm going to ask you to subscribe and leave a like on this video, as I want to continue making Overwatch 2 related content that's not only entertaining, but educational too. So the meat of the director's take was addressing the fact that quote unquote tanks don't feel tanky, which I agree with the exception of a few here and there, like Wrecking Ball, which they also mentioned. To combat this, the team is putting together a patch that is targeted at increasing the tankiness of many of these heroes that feel weaker, but they're doing it through individual changes to each of them. For example, they mentioned that Reinhardt's shield will be increased to increase his survivability, and that Winston's secondary fire rate will potentially be increasing. Yes, the introduction of new passives to the role was good, but it wasn't enough. It felt kinda like a placeholder patch, like taping up a broken car mirror. This patch will go live either mid-season 11 or the start of season 12. I can't wait for these changes. I hate how tank feels at the minute because it's just a constant rock paper scissors of Orisa, Roadhog, and Mauga. I want to play other tanks with fun gameplay styles like D.Va or Winston, not this garbage. Now, this probably won't flat out fix all the problems with tank as a role, but it will definitely alleviate the existing problems. There will still be problems here and there, but that's because there's always a bigger problem. Balance in general is, well, you know, it's a bit of a tough subject because in that discourse comes the whole 6v6 conversation and who should be reworked, etc, etc, but we're getting there. Slowly but surely, Overwatch is turning itself around and getting better and better. I'm excited to see what comes in this patch. Hopefully it's going to come out mid-season 11 rather than season 12, but if they decide to hold off until season 12 to make it the best it can be, I honestly wouldn't mind. These sorts of things take time. It's completely understandable. But that just about does it for the director's take. So, TLDR, we're getting another tank-centered patch, which actually addresses the problems with some of them rather than just half-arsing it. I'm excited to see how these changes affect not only how tank feels to play, but the general flow of the game. If tanks are stronger, I feel like we'll be seeing potentially more/less rapid games here and there because of damage scaling and survivability. I guess we'll see in a few weeks, or maybe next season, I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching. Once again, I'm going to ask you to like this video as it lets me know that you find these videos not only to be helpful, but entertaining. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. Are you excited to see these changes, or do you think that they need to lay off tanks for a bit and focus on something else? Finally, have a nice day or night if you're watching this at night, and make sure to check out my other videos. Not only will I appreciate it, but you might too.